So this is the box opening for Kirakishou. It's from the Rose and Maiden Zurich series, and it's a figure made by Griffon Enterprises. I got it from Ami, and I ordered it sometime in July. It was shipped the 2nd, and I got her the 6th of October. Just to clarify though, she was shipped out October 2nd. I paid about $147 because the shipping was EMS, and it was a lot more than I expected. I did order a Kagari keychain for my boyfriend, but I don't know why the shipping was so much money. And there's this. It's like a very Halloween-y looking one. It's cute. I like it. I like their little cards, stickers. Oh, here's the Kagari strap. It's Kagari from Psycho Pass. It's cute. It's a tiny little thing though. It looks like this box is for the figure is huge. I don't know why they made it so big. This might actually be the biggest figure box I've owned. The box looks nice. It's massive though. That explains the really huge box I was pretty much looking at. But this is the side right here, the back, the other side, and back to the front again. She's labeled as a 1/3 or 1/3 size, but she's a ball jointed doll in the anime, so she's gonna be labeled bigger than what she actually is. In reality, she looks like a 1/7 size, maybe 1/6. I'll compare her next to Sonico and see how big she compares. Surprised there's no tape on here though. Usually I expect to see tape. So it was a little bit dirty, but this is probably the base that she'll go on, but it's not the official one. It's like a 2-part base type of thing. So there's that, and then there's Kirakishou in her plastic. Let's see if I can. So this is her. She's so heavy. Like, I'm talking heavy, very heavy. There's a small or a strong smell of paint. Again, same thing with my vampire Morrigan that's in the back here. That same really obnoxious smell. You cannot have her like this. That's what I noticed. You can't, because she'll fall right over. But I guess that's what the base is for then. So this is part of her figure. This is part of her. You really can't remove that. I thought that was just the figure itself, but apparently not. Do this black base here. Put the pegs in. And then you put her there, and she looks good so far. It's another close-up of her. I'm taking off the base right now. She's so heavy, it's almost retarded. Maybe it's because of the hair. Surprised she didn't cost more then. The hair is beautiful. I heard so much crap about Griffon, but they seem alright to me based off of the figure. The sculpt is beautiful. And the paint job for mine is nice. So yeah. This is Kirakishou from the manga Rosen Maiden and the anime Rosen Maiden Zurich Spulen. She's made by Griffon Enterprises, and they listed her as a 1/3 scale, but since she's only about 7.61 inches, I would say she's more like a 1/8 scale instead. I got her from Ami Ami. They listed her as $107, but with the shipping it came out to $147. I was honestly really surprised how expensive the shipping was, but when you open the box, you'll see just how massive it is because of her hair. She's extremely top heavy. Her hair has to be my favorite part. It's so beautifully detailed. I feel like Griffon really put so much time and work into Kirakishou, and in general I feel like they're putting a lot of attention to the Rosen Maiden series. There isn't too much shading on the hair, but there's enough to make you happy. I think a thing to keep in mind is probably the base, not the part that's attached to her, but the large black base. Not to mention that it's plain and everything, but it's kind of wonky. I feel like she'll topple over a lot, and she's a little bit more unsteady than Capcom's Vampire Morrigan. It could be different for everybody's, but my Kirakishou figure has a seam line on the top of her head, and depending on the lighting, it could look either bad or okay. Besides her long flowing hair, my other favorite part of her is her dress. It's translucent, and under her bloomers are actually pure white. I think it's a really nice ghostly effect. Reminding, because of her bangs, her eyes have a very ominous yonder type of look. I think that was a nice touch. overall, I have to say Kirakishou is really beautiful, and I think Griffon really just brought it to light. I really hope you enjoyed her too, and I'd appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you around.